I analyzed over 70 faceless YouTube channels across different niches to study the algorithm and figure out why some faceless channels like this one, and this one become massively successful, and while other channels like these fail to even get off the ground. And I found that most successful faceless creators apply very specific rules to their channels. Rules that I have also applied to this channel right here to create faceless videos like these, which made me over $100,000 in 1 year. So what are those rules that get results again and again? What do these successful channels know that 99% of people don't? The best faceless YouTube channels follow 5 simple rules, and in this video, I'm going to reveal all of them. Let's take a look at this channel right here, Ditastic. They make car videos just like thousands of other car channels, but check their most popular videos. 101 facts about Porsche, 101 facts about Mercedes, 25 minutes long, 36 minutes long. While everyone else in the car niche was making 10-minute videos, they made them 20 to 30 minutes long. Now you might be thinking, why would anyone watch such long, faceless videos about cars? Well, here's what's crazy. These long videos are getting millions of views, while shorter car videos from even bigger channels are struggling to hit that. So what's happening here? This is what I call the unfair advantage. While everyone else covered top 10 cars, they covered 101 facts about cars. Nobody else was willing to put in the work and do the research for 101 facts, so they own that space completely. And here's another example of the unfair advantage. This Woke Moments compilation channel discovered a new trending format months before anyone else. They were the first to market and they made a fortune. In fact, they're still making $6,000 per month right now as we speak. So the pattern is simple. Find what your competition doesn't do, then do it better or faster than everyone else, and that's your unfair advantage. The second rule is what I call the happy channel. Now, most people think all the good niches are taken. They look at successful channels and think, well, there's already competition here, so I cannot succeed. But here's what Peter Thiel, early investor in PayPal, Palantir, multi-billionaire, talks about in his book 0 to 1. All happy companies have no competition. But how is that possible? Every niche has competition, right? Well, here's the secret that most people miss. You don't compete in existing categories, you want to create your own category. Let me show you exactly how this looks like. A few months ago, the history niche just exploded. Everybody and their grandma wanted to have a channel, and this channel right here was leading the pack. And then this channel tried to make the same videos and failed. And this one, which also failed. They tried to make the same medieval history videos as the successful channel. Same topics, same style, same thumbnail approach, but because they were competing in an existing category, they got crushed. The original channel had the first mover advantage and an established audience. The copycat channel struggled to get 2,000 views per video. But then there's also this channel right here, who instead of making the same exact videos as Medieval Times discovered, added their own spin to it, making the same videos but about pirates. And the results, they created their own space and dominated it. How pirates got clean drinking water on a ship. No competition. How pirates preserve food on board pirate ships, they own that space. They're currently making $5,000 per month, while the other channels are dead. They didn't need to worry about the competition, they created their own category or their own happy channel, as Peter Thiel would call it. And that's the difference between competing and creating. When you compete, you are fighting for scraps. When you create your own category, you can own the entire market and make a lot of money. And now, let me show you something that might shock you. Here are the analytics from my car channel when I first started. Muscle car video, 2,000 views. Luxury car video, 1,500 views. Pickup truck video, 50,000 views. Same channel, same quality, completely different results. Most people look at this data and think, well, I guess the first videos just didn't work. And they'd keep making the same videos again and again and hoping for different results. Or worse, they would quit entirely. But that's the exact opposite of what successful channels do, and this is what I call the pivot master rule. Instead of being stubborn, I ask myself different questions. This feels rather hard. What else can I test? Where can I pivot? The data was telling me that pickup trucks work, so I pivot completely to pickup trucks, and the channel went from $0 to $17,000 per month in 8 months. The channels who are willing to pivot based on data are the ones who break through. The ones who get stuck on their first idea and refuse to change, they're usually the ones that quit after 30 videos. Now, you might be thinking, but what if I pivot and it doesn't work? Well, here's the thing. Pivoting isn't about changing everything randomly. It's about following the data and testing systematically. When my muscle car video got 2,000 views, I didn't immediately jump to pickup trucks. I tested luxury car first, and I would have continued to test until something would have worked. Each test gave me data about what actually worked on my own channel. The pickup truck success definitely involved a little bit of luck, of course, but it mainly happened because I was willing to test until something worked. And here's the key. Each pivot taught me something about what worked on my channel. Muscle cars, the audience wasn't interested in performance specs. Luxury cars, people didn't care about expensive vehicles they couldn't couldn't afford. Classic cars, getting warmer but still not quite, and pickup trucks, bingo. My audience wanted practical working vehicles with history and character, and that's the Pivot Master. Now, the fourth rule is what I call the execution speed rule. And this comes from a book that completely changed how I do business. It's called Ready, Fire, Aim by Michael Masterson. Most people do ready, aim, fire, right? They get it ready, they spend forever aiming and perfecting, and then maybe they fire. But by the time they're ready, the opportunity has already passed. And here's what I see happen to most people. They learn about unfair advantages, creating categories, and pivoting, but then they go and spend months planning and never actually starting, right? They research niches for weeks, they plan their first 50 video ideas, they design the perfect thumbnail template, and meanwhile, someone else who moved faster has already captured that market. Let me show you the difference speed makes with a simple example. Imagine two people decide to start a faceless channel on the same exact day. Person A spends 3 weeks learning the basics, then posts their first video. Person B spends 2 months planning the perfect channel before posting absolutely anything. And here's what usually happens after 3 to 4 months. Person A has 30 videos uploaded, learned from real data, and is already making some money from their channel, while person B finally launched their perfect channel but quit after 10 videos because they are now competing against established channels that already have momentum, and it looks like their perfect plan wasn't actually that perfect. The faster you move, the faster you get data, and the faster you can pivot to find out what works. So ready, fire, aim. And now the final rule is what I call the AI advantage. Now, most people are either completely ignoring AI or using it wrong. They either think AI can replace everything or they think it's just a gimmick. But the channels that are winning right now understand something different. AI isn't about replacing human creativity, it's about amplifying it and moving faster than your competition. Here's the thing. While you're manually researching topics for hours, while you're spending days writing scripts from scratch, or while you're trying to do everything the old-fashioned way, your competition is using AI to move 10 times faster than you. They're using AI to do more research in less time. They're using AI to lower their costs so they can post more videos. They're using AI to be faster on trends. But here's where most people get it completely wrong. They think AI is just a magic button that you press and then it does the work for them. I see people trying to generate entire videos with problems like maybe a viral YouTube video about cars that will get 1 million views, and then they wonder why their channel fails. Or they'll take AI-generated images, slap them together with AI voiceover, upload them to YouTube, and hope that they're gonna make money. That's not how it works. AI without human strategy, creativity, and direction is just wasteful noise in today's day and age. The channels that fail with AI are the ones that are treating it like a get-rich-quick scheme. They want to press a few buttons, do zero work, and somehow make thousands of dollars. Instead, let me show you exactly what the right way of using AI looks like. We use AI for research, so instead of spending 3 hours of researching a topic, we only spend 30 minutes. We use all the different tools out there, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity for this one. But we're not asking AI to do research for us, we're asking it to help us research faster. We give it specific questions, we verify the information, and we sometimes add our own insights. AI for script outlines. Instead of starting at a blank page, which we all know it's kind of hard, we have a structure in 5 minutes. Claude is very good at writing, but there's also specific tools like Poppy AI and subscribers. Again, we are not copy-pasting AI scripts. We're using AI to create a skeleton, then we add the meat, the personality, and unique angles. AI voiceovers. Instead of manually recording or paying for voice artists, we leverage AI softwares like 11 Labs to get a voiceover done. But we're training AI with our own voice sometimes, our own style, and different personalities. The difference is this: unsuccessful channels in 2025 use AI to completely replace human work. Successful channels use AI to amplify it. They use AI to research faster, not to avoid research. They use AI to write outlines faster, not to avoid writing. And they use AI to produce content, not to avoid creating. The faceless channels that are winning in 2025 understand how to use AI as a tool, not as a crutch. They're using it to move faster, research deeper, and execute more efficiently. They're using it to win. But here's the thing, knowing these 5 rules is just the beginning. The real question is, how do you actually implement them systematically so you can be sure your faceless channel will succeed in 2025? And this is exactly what I cover in my next video. So click right here to watch it next, and I'll see you there.